our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Left side Curry. Over Iverson. Cans the shot from the wing.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And here is Iverson. Pass to Doncic. Down low. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Irving surveying the floor. Now Chamberlain, defended by Wembanyama. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And stolen by Gordon. Takes a step back. Chicago making a switch here. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. .151 left here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
It's rebounded by Doncic. Miami trailer. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for two.
Great look, and the important part, she finished down low.
Thompson outside. Pass to Iverson. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Second chance shot. Out to Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. Iverson left side. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Doncic outside. And the shot is long. The drive by Gordon. And then jammed down as he goes right over him. Then Thompson.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
In the corner, Middleton with it. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Miami trails by 6. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Wembanyama left side. Nobody near Barnes. Pass to Doncic. Iverson outside. On the wing, Thompson. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Right side Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Curry! What else is new?
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Out to Doncic. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Doncic. Thompson outside. Doncic, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Chicago. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Miami trails by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Thompson lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his first basket. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Chicago making a switch here. 1:43 left in the first half. Steph Curry on the attack.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Here's Maxey. Edwards with the block.
making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Miami trails by 11. Here's Maxey. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards on the bounce. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Pass to Edey. Shot clock at 5. Outside Curry. Edey a screen. With the shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Iverson. Oh, Iverson inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The layup off target. It could go. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Chicago leads by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Miami trails by 5. Now, here's Doncic. Still without a basket. Count it, good.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
You want to figure out ways to get to the line, get some easy chances.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now Irving. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Gordon. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
What a move inside by Iverson.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. And Chicago leads by 3.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
And give him credit for attacking inside and forcing the defense to compromise.
No good on the free throw.
Well, we've all watched Maxi's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
And so here is Chicago. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Wade with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Maxey. Blocked again.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
The basket good off the assist from Wade. Chamberlain got 6.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
The 3 from Barnes. Chicago leading by 5. Vibish. It's rebounded by Doncic. So it's Miami now. Chamberlain with the block.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Nice move. And it's Irving missing. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Irving attacking. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Ionescu. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading. Goes up. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, he's like a freight train in the open floor. Gordon finishing the break.
Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Outside Irving. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Chicago. They lead by 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points.
These looks can be easy money if you've got the skills she has.
Maxey on the wing. Plenty of space. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And that one's good, Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Ionescu. From the arc. And no good that time. Chicago leading by 6. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Wembanyama outside. Doncic left side. Barnes outside. 5 on the clock. Over Gordon. Doncic. No dice on the putback jam. Left side Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, good to see Gordon having games like these, proving how effective a scorer he can be for this team.
Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Off the inbound pass, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
The kick out to Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb.
And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
Middleton outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Miami grabs the miss. Iverson with the bucket. Now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Here's Chamberlain. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Maxey. From deep, Iverson. Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me?
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so here is Chicago, leading by 5. Here is Edwards. Pass to Chamberlain. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Maxey. Yes!
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Chicago calls timeout. They lead by 4. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Buries it from outside.
Not willing to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.